Hello everyone, and welcome to PCSpecChart.com, the ultimate tool for PC enthusiasts to compare the price and performance of PC parts and find the best deals available. Today, we're taking a look at the CPU market in the first half of 2025. First up, budget-friendly CPUs under $100. CPUs on the site can be sorted by application performance, gaming performance, and combined performance. You can also sort by price to performance, price to gaming performance, and price to combined performance. To find the best CPU based on application performance, we first sort them by performance to price ratio. When we sort the table by price to performance, our top pick is the Ryzen 5 5500. It's by far the best ultra-budget choice. It is followed by Core i3 CPUs without integrated graphics, the F variants, along with one model that includes an integrated GPU, the Core i3-13100. When we compare the specifications of these CPUs, we can see that the Ryzen 5 has the most cores, 6, while all Core i3 CPUs have 4 cores. The Core i3 CPUs support both DDR4 and DDR5 memory, whereas the Ryzen 5 supports only DDR4. The only CPU among them with an integrated GPU is the Core i3-13100. Furthermore, if we compare their single-core performance in Cinebench, the Core i3 CPUs clearly outperform the Ryzen 5. However, the Ryzen 5 wins in multi-core performance through the brute force of its 6 cores. When we sort the table by gaming performance to price ratio, the Core i3-13100F takes the lead, although the other CPUs are very close in this metric as well. Comparing their gaming performance relative to the best possible gaming CPU, the Core i3 achieves 57.4%, while the Ryzen 5 reaches 49.1%. This means the Core i3 offers about 17% better gaming performance than the Ryzen 5, mainly due to its stronger single-core performance. When we compare their combined performance, we can see that the Ryzen 5 offers the best price-to-combined performance ratio, although the Core i3 has slightly better overall combined performance. However, I still recommend the Ryzen 5 5500 as the top overall pick, because the gaming advantage of the Core i3-13100F is mostly noticeable when paired with high-end GPUs. Budget CPUs like these are typically combined with slower GPUs, where the difference becomes negligible, as CPU impact decreases when GPU performance drops. You can explore this in more detail using my PC Builder tool. An honorable mention goes to the Core i3-13100, as you can pair it with an inexpensive motherboard and RAM to build a fully functional platform for very little money, especially if you don't care about gaming or installing a discrete GPU. Now, let's take a look at entry-level CPUs in the around $150 price range. When we sort the table by application performance to price ratio, the top picks are Core i5-14400F for $130, Ryzen 7 5800 XT for $149, Core i5-12600KF for $155, and Ryzen 7 5700G for $160. The first three CPUs are very close in performance per dollar for productivity, so you can't go wrong with any of them. The Ryzen 7 5700G includes an integrated GPU, which gives it some extra merits thanks to that fact. When we compare the specifications of these CPUs, we can see that they offer application performance around 40% of the best possible desktop CPU performance. The Core i5-14400F has 6 performance cores and 4 efficiency cores, the same as the Core i5-12600KF. These two CPUs are very similar, but the Core i5-12600KF features an unlocked multiplier for overclocking and higher frequencies, making it the top pick. The Ryzen 7 variants are quite different. The Ryzen 7 5800 XT offers better application performance thanks to its much higher TDP and double the L3 cache. However, the Ryzen 7 5700G comes with very good integrated graphics, making it an excellent choice for a low-cost PC with no need for a discrete GPU. It can even play newer games at lowered settings. When we compare the gaming performance of these CPUs, we can see that the Core i5-12600KF is the best of the bunch, achieving 69.1% of the performance of the best possible gaming CPU. Meanwhile, the Ryzen 7 5700G falls significantly behind at 53.5%, mainly due to its smaller L3 cache and lower TDP. Looking at combined performance, the top pick around $150 is definitely the Core i5-12600KF, with the Core i5-14400F and Ryzen 7 5800XT just behind, making them solid choices as well. The Ryzen 7 5700G is best suited for builds that rely on integrated graphics solutions. Now, let's take a look at mid-range CPUs priced up to $250. Here, the overall selection becomes a bit more complicated. When we sort the table by application performance to price ratio, the top picks are Core i7-12700KF, $189. Core i5-14600K, $207. Followed by many other similar Core i5 CPUs. All Ryzen CPUs fall quite a bit behind in this metric. When we sort the table by gaming performance to price ratio, things change somewhat. Once again, the top pick is the Core i7-12700KF, followed by the Core i5-14600K, Ryzen 5 7600 and the Ryzen 5 9600X. If we sort this selection purely by gaming performance, we can see that the best CPU is the Ryzen 5 9600X, offers about 81% of the max gaming CPU performance, beating the Core i5-14600K by a hair, 80%, and drawing much less power, especially important for gamers focused on efficiency. The other CPUs don't fall far behind in gaming either. Final verdict: the best gaming CPU under $250 is the Ryzen 5 9600X, with the Core i5-14600K being almost just as good. When we sort the table by combined performance, we can see that the Intel variants are at the top due to their much better overall application performance. The Core i5-14600K achieves 58% of the best CPU's application performance, while the Ryzen 5 9600X reaches only 45.7%, purely because the Intel CPU has 8 more efficiency cores. When we take a look at Cinebench single-core performance, we can also see why the Ryzen 5 9600X is better for gaming. It scores 133 points in single-core, compared to the Core i5's 123 points. Due to its significantly better overall score, the best lower mid-range CPU is the Core i5-14600K, as it is excellent for application workloads and very good for gaming. Now, we are taking a look at upper mid-range CPUs priced up to around $400. When we sort the table by application performance to price ratio, the top picks are Core i7-14700K, $328. Core Ultra 7 265K, $338. Core i9-13900KF, $369. Ryzen 9 7900X, $335. Ryzen 9 9900X, $393. All listed CPUs offer a similar performance-to-price ratio, with the Core i7-14700K leading at 67.7%. However, almost all of these CPUs are extremely power-hungry, with TDPs above 200 watts, so water cooling is strongly recommended. The best-performing CPU is the Core i9-13900KF, which offers 84.6% of the best possible application performance for $369, maintaining a strong lead over the other CPUs. If you care about efficiency, the best option here would be the newer Ryzen 9 9900X, as it has much better efficiency than the others while offering comparable performance. The Ryzen 9 7900X is included as a viable AMD option but lags behind in efficiency compared to the newer Ryzen 9 9900X. When we sort the table by gaming performance to price ratio, the situation changes slightly. We will consider only CPUs that achieve 80% or more of the best possible gaming performance. First on the list is the Ryzen 7 7700 for $275, offering a budget-friendly option if you want to save money. Second are the Core i7 models from the 13th and 14th generations, with several options available. We've selected the Core i7-14700K. This CPU is followed by the newer Ryzen 7 9700X, which is slightly faster and more efficient than its predecessor. Finally, in this category, the Ryzen 7 7800X 3D stands out as the best gaming CPU in this price range by far. The Ryzen 7 7800X 3D is the fastest for gaming, achieving 90% of the best possible gaming CPU, the Ryzen 9 9800X 3D. If you're looking for efficiency and long-term platform support, the Ryzen 7 series CPUs are the better pick, with a TDP of 65 to 105 watts, and it's on the AM5 platform, which is more future-proof than Intel's aging LGA 1700. When we sort the table by the best combined performance to price ratio, the top picks are Core i7-14700K, Core i9-13900KF, Core Ultra 7 265K, and the Ryzen 9 9900X as the most efficient CPU, along with other similar CPUs nearby on the table. When we sort CPUs by their absolute best combined performance, the Core i9-13900KF has a significant lead over the others, making it the best pick for a gaming and workstation build under $400. I would also recommend the variant with integrated graphics, the Core i9-13900K for $403, as it can be helpful for some applications. Core i7 and Core Ultra 7 are very good options if you want to save some money, as they offer a better combined performance to price ratio. If you are looking for an efficient gaming workstation, then the Ryzen 9 9900X at $393 is the best pick. We have now reached the most expensive and best performing CPUs available. Here are the top picks. The best CPU for applications, high-end workstations, is the AMD Ryzen 9 9950X, $548. With 97.2% of the best possible application performance and 82.3% of the best gaming performance, this CPU is ideal for high-end productivity workstations. It delivers near-flagship performance at a better price than the X3D variant, making it a top choice for creators and developers who also want excellent gaming capabilities. Almost the best for applications. Intel Core Ultra 9 285K, $589. It offers similar productivity performance and even wins in Cinebench benchmarks, though at a slightly higher price. Built on Intel's new platform, it may benefit from performance improvements in the future through firmware and driver updates, especially in gaming. The best gaming CPU. AMD Ryzen 7 9800X 3D, $590. The undisputed king of gaming performance right now. Thanks to its single CCD design, it avoids the intercore latency issues seen in dual CCD chips like the 9950X 3D. If your primary focus is gaming, with some occasional streaming or rendering, this is the CPU to get. Its price shows significant fluctuations, as seen in its price history chart, but it can be purchased at MSRP if you are patient. The best overall CPU. AMD Ryzen 9 9950X 3D, $925. This is the ultimate all-around desktop CPU. It ranks number 1 in application performance, making it the reference point against which all other CPUs are measured. In gaming, it's also a beast, trailing the Ryzen 7 9800X 3D by just 4% in 1080p performance. But at higher resolutions, where GPU bottlenecks become more relevant, and where users of such high-end systems typically game, that gap becomes negligible. If you're building a workstation that needs to handle content creation, software development, 3D modeling, and AAA gaming, this CPU delivers elite performance across the board. The downside? Its price is steep, currently inflated due to high demand and limited availability, often well above MSRP, which is reflected in our price trend charts. And that wraps up our deep dive into the best CPUs you can buy right now across every price range. Whether you're building a budget gaming rig, a powerful workstation, or the ultimate gaming machine, there's something here for everyone. Remember, the right CPU depends on your needs: gaming, productivity, efficiency, or future-proofing. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out my PC Builder tool for even more personalized recommendations. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.